The first time I came here was over a quarter century ago, and it felt like it was a dream sequence for me because I knew everything about the old course, the town, the old gray tune, and I just couldn't wait to see it with my own eyes. And of course, it didn't disappoint. It exceeded my expectations. But I really didn't come here to play golf. I came here just to breathe it in. I took my time to make my maiden voyage around the old course. I had marched through the opens since 2000, all of them. I'd come back here on busman's holiday to take it in as a fan, just to absorb it all as a fan. But I came here to play for the first time, not until 2024. That surprised a lot of people, kind of saved the experience for years. And I can remember feeling nerves on that first tee that I hadn't felt in a long time. I was a little surprised there were so many people that were watching us tee off. So that got the blood pressure going a little bit extra. But thankfully, mercifully, I made solid contact and hit it down the fairway, and we were off and running for a glorious 4-hour experience. I still remember every shot I hit, but I'd already played the course so many times in my mind, it was just a matter of now physically playing it for the first time. I'll never forget knocking it close at one, inside 4 feet for birdie. Driver, wedge. I know a lot of people saying you had to hit driver. Yes, I'm in my 60s. So I hit driver, wedge, 4 feet, let's call it, missed the putt. But I came back, and 2 is hard. And I hit one close at 2, and I made it this time. So I was walking around through the first 4 holes at St. Andrews in red figures, feeling really good about myself before I came back to reality. And I shot 38 going out. Same winds as today, downwind going out. Struggled coming into the teeth of it on the return. However, I did make par at 17 for one of my great pars of my very unlegendary golfing career. One of my favorite pastimes when I come here is I go visit the old cemetery. And I've done that on numerous occasions, and I've always done it on the Saturday night of the Open Championship, usually around midnight. It sounds a little ghoulish. And I like to go over to pay my respects to old and young Tom Morris. And I'll read what's on the tombstone and say a silent prayer of thanks to these 2 forefathers of the game of golf. And I've gotten to know my way around there. It's just amazing, some of the names that are here in eternity. Just steps off the first tee in the 18th green at St. Andrews. I am hopelessly in love with the game of golf. So when you come to the birthplace of golf, man, there's a lot of synergy here that's working with me. I'm nostalgic, I'm passionate about the game, and everyone recognizes it as the birthplace of golf. I call it, in some ways, the final resting place for golf because it's heaven. You know, I probably would have to rank 17 up there as number 1. If you had to boil it down to the greatest golf holes in the world, 17 is going to be on anyone's list that's a true golfer and follower of the sport. It's one of the 5 greatest holes in the world, if it's not number 1. So I think I'd have to begin there with the terrifying 17th. And of course, when I play these holes, I can't help myself. Having watched it since I was a little boy, every time the Open would be contested at St. Andrews, I have those personal memories on many of the holes, most all of the holes, of what had happened in the past. Oh, this is where Tom Watson did this. This is where Nick Faldo did this, where Seve did this. The memories of Jack making a putt at 18, throwing the putter up in the air. Yeah, I feel like it truly is the sacred side of golf, and I'm honored to be here and be able to take it in again in 2025.